part of my story is that I'd really never been ill, had no chronic illness, never been on medications for a chronic illness, and I'm a marathon runner, and ran the Mid-South Marathon in Wynne, Arkansas on the 7th of November of 2009. Crossed the finish line and had a major heart attack and anoxic stroke, and had about 40 minutes of CPR, and was had therapeutic cooling as part of my treatment, and was air flighted to a medical center and had a stent put in my circumflex artery. I had about a 98% blockage of my circumflex artery. And I teach and have been teaching wellness for years. I'm a retired Air Force clinical social worker. And as part of my mental health duties, I always taught wellness. And in the last 5 years, I've had a health and wellness ministry at my church called Wellness Warriors. And the main point that I wanted to share is that because I was an athlete, I never thought that that diet was a particular issue, because I was always slim and trim and didn't have any obvious health problems. And so I ate what I wanted, because the idea that I had is that it wouldn't affect my arteries and wouldn't affect my health. Totally incorrect, absolutely incorrect. And at that time, I really didn't know much about the endothelial nitric oxide apparatus. I didn't know much about that. I do now. And so since my heart attack, I've had very good treatment. I went through cardiac rehab, I went through cognitive rehab, and I have incorporated the McDougall diet into some of the seminars that I teach. I teach a seminar called Optimal Nutrition, and it really incorporates information from primarily from Dr. McDougall, but also from Dr. Vogel and Dr. Esselstyn and T. Colin Campbell and Dr. Neil Barnard. And I follow the diet. Not perfectly, but I'm working toward that. And one of the challenges that I have is keeping my weight up, because I was down to 123 pounds, and so I emailed Dr. McDougall and asked him about that. How do I keep my weight up? And he indeed has written an article about that. So I read it in one of his monthly newsletters. And he gave me some very good advice, and so my weight's stable now. And I'm still running, although I don't run marathon distance anymore. I restrict it to half marathon distance. And I feel very good. I have a lot of energy. I'm performing as well running as I have in a long, long time. And I attribute that very much to what I'm eating. But what I've learned is I will not be able to get my cholesterol numbers down sufficiently, under 150 total and under 70 for LDL, on a high-fat vegan diet. I'm really going to have to go to a no added oil, no nuts, probably no seeds, have to discontinue peanut butter, and do it that way. I do worry about my weight, though, so that's kind of a dilemma. But I feel very, very good, and I'm a strong advocate of what's going on here with Dr. McDougall's program, and very excited about it. And every chance I get, I do a seminar for runners at our runners club, and I always talk about what I call an optimal diet, or the McDougall.